Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another exciting lesson where we will be learning about word problems today. And our special guest is none other than ScoobyDoo. Well, what advice do you have for us, Detective Scooby-Doo, on ways that we can solve word problems? Well, here we have it. Scooby advises us to use cubes. C in the word cubes tells us that we must circle the numbers and units. U, underline the question. B, box any math clue words. E, evaluate and eliminate. Finally, S, solve and show your work. So whenever you want to attack a word problem, boys and girls, remember the word cubes. Let's review some of our multiplication clue words. Some multiplication clue words that you may find in word problems are multiply, product, times, twice, total, multiplied by. Well, let's practice one or two word problems so that we can see if we can identify some of these clue words. Let's look at our first word problem. Scooby has to travel 3,456 miles to the racetrack each day. If he traveled to the racetrack 4 times a week, what is the total amount of miles he traveled? So the first step is that we circle our numbers. Then we underline the question. What is the total amount of miles he traveled? And then we box any clue words. I see the clue word times in this word problem that tells us that we must multiply. And so now we can set it up. 3,456 multiplied by 4. So the first step, we multiply the ones. 4 times 6 gives us 24. And so we regroup 24 ones as 2 tens and 4 ones. And so we put 4 under the ones place and 2 over the tens. Next, we multiply the tens. 4 times 5 gives us 20. Plus 2 gives us 22. So we regroup 22 tens as 2 hundreds and 2 tens. So we put 2 under the tens and 2 over the hundreds. Now we must multiply the hundreds. 4 times 4 gives us 16. Plus the 2 gives us 18. So we regroup 18 hundredths as 1,000ths and 8 hundredths. So we put 8 under the hundreds and 1 over the thousands. Now we multiply the thousands. 4 times 3 gives us 12. Plus 1 gives us 13. And so the total amount of miles that Scooby traveled was 13,824 miles. You're a world traveler, Scooby-Doo. Let's look at another word problem. Scooby solved over 2,552 mysteries every day. If he continues this same pattern each day, what is the total number of mysteries he will solve in 6 days? First step, circle the numbers. Then we underline the question. What is the total number of mysteries he will solve in 6 days. Then we box any math clue words. Do you see any math clue words? Yes, total is a math clue word. So now which operation should you choose? Because total is a clue to add and total is a clue to multiply. Now if you see each in the same word problem with total, each and total is a clue that you should multiply. So we're going to multiply. So now let's set it up. 2,552 multiplied by 6. We begin by multiplying the ones. So we multiply 6 times 2. 6 times 2 gives us 12. And so we regroup 12 ones as 1 10 and 2 ones. So we put the 2 under the ones and the 1 over the tens. So now we multiply the tens. 6 times 5 gives us 30. Plus 1 gives us 31. So now we must regroup 31 tens as 3 hundreds and 1 tens. So we put 1 in the tens and we put a 3 over the hundredths. Now we multiply the hundredths. 6 times 5 gives us 30. Plus 3 gives us 33. So now we must regroup the 33 hundredths as 3 thousands and 3 hundredths. So we put a 3 under the hundredths and 3 over the thousand. So now we move to multiplying the thousandth place. We multiply 6 by 2. 6 times 2 gives us 12. Plus 3 gives us 15. And there are no more numbers for us to regroup, so we can just put the 15 right under the 1,000. And so our product is 15,312. So the total number of mysteries that Scooby solved in 6 days, 15,312 mysteries. That's a lot of mysteries we do. And you guys were also excellent detectives in solving our word problems today. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you very much, boys and girls. You were excellent detectives. Have a great day, boys and girls. It was a wonderful, wonderful lesson as we learned about word problems with Detective Scooby-Doo. I'm Mrs. Theophilus. Until next time.